Welcome to Jar Your Mind. My name is Joey. Today we are exploring Chapter 7 of the Tao Te Ching. This is a teaching about selflessness, endurance, and how we discover fulfillment, not by forcing, but by living in alignment with our true nature. In this video, I'll read the passage, share reflections that connect Lao Tzu's wisdom to the natural world and to our own lives, and then guide you through a meditation where we practice letting go of importance and flowing as part of nature itself. Let's begin. Chapter 7, the Tao Te Ching. Heaven and earth last forever. Why do heaven and earth last forever? They are unborn, so ever living. The sage stays behind, thus he is ahead. He is detached, thus at one with all. Through selfless action, he attains fulfillment. Lao Tzu begins by pointing to heaven and earth. They last forever because they do not live for themselves. They don't cling to self-importance. They simply express their nature. This is true in all of nature. Think of the sun. It rises every day, not because it wants recognition, but because shining is in its nature. A tree grows and offers fruit and gives shade, not because it's striving for importance, but because that's what it's here to do. The river flows to the sea without demanding any thanks. It just flows. Nature doesn't argue with itself. It doesn't obsess about outcomes. It doesn't cling to anything. It simply fulfills its place in the whole, and in that, it endures. The teachings of the Tao Te Ching invite us to live this same way, just as nature lives. Instead of constantly arguing with oneself and asking, where am I going? Am I ahead? Am I behind? We step back and simply be. We act, we create, we give what feels natural to us without forcing. And if you aren't sure what is natural or what feels natural to you, then I invite you to slow down and pay special attention to the power and the light that is within you. And the only way to truly do that is with awareness, quieting the mind, quieting your thoughts, quieting your emotions, letting go of the outside world just for a little bit, and going within and feeling that oneness with nature, that oneness with the Tao. When we align with the flow of the Tao, we become one with nature. So Chapter 7 is teaching us this. Live like nature. Do what is natural to you. Shine. Flow. Give. Not out of ego, not out of shoulds and have-tos or trying, but out of your own inner being, out of your own natural way. As it says, the sage stays behind, thus he is ahead. He is detached, thus at one with all. He is not trying to get ahead, he is not trying to force, he stays behind, and thus he is ahead. And through selfless action, he attains fulfillment. You're flowing with life. You're giving like the sun gives light. It's natural. It's natural for the sun to give light. What's natural for you to give? What's natural for you to do on a daily basis? It is in all of our natures to give. And in so giving, we do receive. You will be fulfilling your natural purpose. And only you know what that is, but the only way you can really know is by quieting the mind. Quieting the chatter telling you you should be doing this, or you should be over here, or you need to be more productive, and you need to go do this, and you need to accomplish this, and you need to reach that goal, and then go to the next goal. Consider slowing down the mind. Consider slowing down the actions, slowing down everything, being one with the Tao, getting back to nature and your natural flow. And maybe your natural flow is a little speedier. Maybe you do speed down the river quickly, but let it be in flow with the river, not pushing against it. And if you are in any kind of conflict right now, then you are going against the flow. So I encourage you, when we do this meditation, to breathe and rest quietly and see where the river takes you. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in and let it out gently. Feel your body soften with each exhale. Let your shoulders drop, your face and jaw relax. Your hands are feeling lighter and lighter. Now imagine the sun rising effortlessly. It shines because that's its nature. Imagine a tree growing, offering fruit and shade. It does not force. It does not strive. And the river flows to the sea with no hesitation. Each part of nature gives freely and without demanding any recognition. Now imagine yourself the same way. Your breath rising and falling effortlessly, just like the tide. Your heart beating, your body alive, not because you force it, but because it's nature, and you are a part of nature. Bring to mind something in your life you've been trying to force, and I want you to imagine standing in a strong river current, and you're facing the current and you're pushing against this current with your legs. Notice how strong that water is as it naturally flows towards its destination. Notice the heaviness of your inner intention to go against it, thinking that you know the better way. Your different emotions pushing against it. Your body aching painfully against it. And then you see and realize how unnatural this is. And then you see a very large raft coming down the river. It's coming in fast towards you, bumps up against a big rock and stops right in front of you, inviting you to jump on. The water level is low, so you can hop right in, and so you do. And just as you do, the raft gives way from the rock, and away you go with the current on the raft, effortlessly, allowing the raft to carry you down the river with the current, with the flow. You take a deep breath in as you feel better and better. You are now so light, flowing freely down this river. And you feel amazing, knowing that you are going with nature now, just as nature intended. You don't have to force your breath, but you can take a deep breath in naturally. And with each inhale, you are silently saying, I flow with life. And with each exhale, I release importance. You trust that you are heading in the right direction, even though you thought you needed to go the other way. You are releasing your grip. You are trusting the flow of life. You take another deep breath in and out, realizing how liberating this feels to just coast down the river, securely on the raft, not fighting anymore with your body, not fighting with your mind, and not fighting with your emotions of anger or frustration, but instead you're at peace. And as you coast, and as your body has released this struggle, you are now able to get more and more clear and more aware, because you have created space and opened up space to what your natural instincts say. And the Tao would say, just be. Just be free here in this moment, breathing in and breathing out the beauty of nature, the beauty of your nature, because you are already whole. You are already complete and in the flow of nature itself. You just go here to remember that. And the river's reached a space where it's calmer, but still floating forward. And you feel the relief of not having to push. You feel the spaciousness of being part of the whole. Just as the sun shines and the river flows, your life has a natural expression, unique only to you, because you are one of a kind, but you are also part of the whole. So rest here for a few moments where you don't have to prove anything to yourself or to anyone. You simply are. And that is enough. And when you are ready, feeling so much better than before, you can gently come back to the now, carrying all of this with you. and a sense of ease, a sense of belonging, and a sense of flow. You can open your eyes and come back to the now. Chapter 7 reminds us heaven and earth endure because they do not live for themselves. They simply express their nature. The sage mirrors this by stepping back, letting go of importance, and becoming one with the whole. When we stop forcing, when we live as ourselves, and when we give what flows naturally from us, fulfillment arises without struggle. This is the way of the Tao. Thank you for joining me today. If this teaching resonated with you, I'd love to hear how you experience your own natural flow in the comments. And I'll see you in the next chapter.